Aloha and welcome to part 5 of Mega Man X7. We are now moving on to the third Maverick at the battleship. And his name is Splash Warfly. And once again, I have to stress, you have to be grateful that I'm cutting out all the loading times in this game. You have to be very thankful I am, because Splash Warfly's level is the worst example of a level breaking off into load times in any Mega Man game I've ever seen in my life. The level's not exactly that hard, it's not that challenging, but Jesus Christ, why does it have to break into so many goddamn load times? And there you saw we passed some Metools in 3D, and they serve the same purpose. They'll hide themselves under their helmet, and then you can wait till they'll pop up again and shoot them, or slash them, whichever character you are. And yes, a tower did fall over for no reason. I don't get the point of that. I guess it was to segue you into the mini-boss? I don't know. Anyway, the mini-boss is pretty easy if you came here with the weakness, because you just spam Volt Tornado and you can destroy it pretty damn quickly. It's also very awkward. It's like, it's a jet on a platform, but the platform is rotating and the jet never leaves the platform, and it's very odd, and I don't know. Plus, I find 3D is kind of hard to navigate and maneuver around. Sometimes you can't see where the bullets are coming from, and you can't move the camera sometimes. Like, that was a segment where you couldn't move the camera. It was fixed in that location, and there was nothing you could do about it. You may notice Axel's bullets actually look a little bit different when he's using the Splash Warfly's Volt Tornado ability. That's because Axel also changes, sometimes, mostly, he also changes his guns depending on which special ability he has. So, for example, I got Volt Tornado's ability, so now Axel is using the ray gun, which shoots lasers and such. And I switched back to the normal Axel form for rapid fire precision. This will actually carry over in X8, but we'll get to that when we get to it. I'm just saying that when you have different abilities as Axel, you also have those unlimited energy rapid fire handgun shots that change completely as well. So that's one good thing about Axel. He's got like 2 different abilities when you defeat a Maverick. If that makes sense. And this other mini-boss, you just want to blow the hell out of these guys, and if you're Zero, you can knock back the fireballs, but it'll take forever to kill them if you do that. I don't know why. Axel's bullets seem to be like 3 times as strong as their fireballs. I'll be knocking it back into them till fucking next Sunday, and nothing's gonna happen. Die already! I bet you I was like, fuck this. Brought out Axel. Killed him pretty damn quickly. And yeah, that's another big-ass loading time. We've had 2, or wait, 3. Loading the level after the first mini-boss, and now after the second one. So we have 3 load times so far. That's a big time waster, a big time killer. There's another thing I don't like about X7. If you want to save all the Reploids, you have to be walking in their general area for them to actually show up. Like the draw distance, I don't know why, they don't show up until you get a certain range close to where they should be, and then they pop up, and it's like really stupid. Like, you could see a platform off in the distance and not know whether you want to go there or not, because guess what? There might not be a Reploid there. It's really stupid, and I hate it. Why, X7? Why is your draw distance so terrible? Basically, with this mini-boss, all you want to do is shoot the turrets and destroy each single one, and then the mini-boss will be dead. After the turret starts shooting, then the robot starts shooting his own fireballs, and Zero can actually knock them back with his Z-Saber. The problem is, I kept fucking it up, and I couldn't do it. I kept screwing up the slashes every damn 10 seconds. So yay. But you can easily dodge him as Axel or Zero, doesn't matter. Once all the turrets are gone, though, this mini-boss is a piece of cake, and he's done like dinner. Like dinner, I say. And with another mini-boss destroyed, you can guess what we're going to have to go through now, but I'm going to edit out. That's right, another load time! Huh, that's 4 load times, folks. 4 load times in this one level. Again, you're lucky I'm editing them out. If you fall in the water, obviously you're going to die. I don't think that should be, I think that should be obvious. Again, though, I don't find this level that's hard. All I do is mash the shoot button, and pretty much everything in front of Axel dies. Also, that's another tip. If you're running low on health, grab a Reploid, because they also heal your health. Watch where you're jumping. Hey, folks, another load time, and the Maverick himself.
You've made it this far, but this is the end of the line.
Your battleship lies at the bottom of the sea. Don't you think it's about time you made your escape?
Idiots! This is all according to plan.
What?
You've turned this into the ideal battlefield for me. Take this!
So bring Zero for this boss fight, because if you have his weakness, it's pretty much a joke. You just use your Shoryuken type attack, and basically all you have to do is dash, and then push the triangle button. And then he'll run into the water, pop out somewhere, and that you gotta look out for where he pops out, dash towards it, Shoryuken him, and he'll retreat into the water again, and you just do this over and over and over again, and the boss fight is significantly quicker. Pretty easy boss fight if you do it this way. Axel actually has all the characters have different conversations with the Mavericks depending on who approaches the situation, and I know a lot of people are kind of going to be pissed that I didn't use Axel as often as I did, because Red Alert is Axel's gang, you know, and he tends to have good conversations with them too. I will be doing that in an extra bonus video. As it is, though, I remember I recorded this at my friend BJ's, and he had to watch me play through this whole game at his house. And I wasn't going to go, okay, BJ, can I replay the whole game again for the alternate dialogue? But I digress. Zero gets a glaive, which is some kind of staff weapon that is water-based, I guess. And it's like the Zero series, how he gets different weapons now. In X7 and X8, Zero gets different weapons. I don't know why. They just decided, hey, he shouldn't just have the Z-Saber. He should have all kinds of shit. Which is cool. Axel shoots bubbles, and so does X, and, yeah, bubbles. But it's not like Bubble Lead from Mega Man 2. It's like a bubble beam thing. It's just awesome. It's all good. And we saved some Mavericks. I missed the other orange Maverick, god damn it. But oh well. But yeah, I'll get the alternate dialogue in an extra video. Basically, Splash Warfly always hated Axel, even when they were together, and he just admits that to him. And yeah. Have some more plot!
So you said they suddenly changed.
Yeah! One day, Red suddenly asked me to hand over the copied DNA data. He never asked me to do that before.
You don't mean...
Exactly! Soon after that, they started getting more and more powerful.
So they used the DNA data?
I think so. But Red didn't tell me everything. All I know is that I was used for my stupid ability.
That's a shame. Now we're going on to the most annoying Maverick of all time. I mean, everyone quotes this guy, everyone quotes him, and you're going to find out why in Part 6, but we're moving on to Flame Hyanard. Obviously, Splash Warfly is a water Maverick, Flame Hyanard is a fire guy, that's why the Bubble Beam kills him, or the glaive that I'm going to be using with Zero. The first 2D part is actually kind of tough. There's a lot of bombs lying all over the place, and the bombs will explode, especially on hostages like Reploids you need to save, so you gotta watch the fuck out for that. You gotta be quick in this level. You gotta save the Reploids as fast as you can, and you gotta make sure that you're not getting hit by stuff, you know? Axel can actually copy the ability of those flying jet guys, and then you can fly around a little bit, which is always swell, but I didn't show it off because, you know, I wasn't thinking, and I don't know. When I play the game normally, I don't usually try to turn into all the different robots, because some of them are pretty useless in my opinion, like that rock-throwing guy in Soldier Stone Con's level. You saw him. He was a joke to play as. I don't know why anyone would want to play as the boulder guy. And these giant hulking big guys always remind me of Flame Mammoth. I don't know why. It's like Flame Mammoth without the trunk. We saved Tony. He's great. I don't know where that joke came from. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's pretty easy to kill enemies in this game. Like I said, X7 gives you a lock-on feature, and anything that's in front of you pretty much dies. So I don't know what to tell you. I find it pretty simple. Anyway, folks, I'll see you in part 6.